You did not end the day just ran out. There is a difference, and your body knows it even when your mind forgets. Most nights do not get closed, they get abandoned. The work stops because you ran out of hours, not because you finished, and you slide from the noise of the day straight into the dark with the engine still running, still half solving the thing you left undone. That is being emptied. It is not the same as being complete. And tonight, for once, you are going to actually close the day on purpose instead of just collapsing out of it. For about 1,500 years in monasteries across the world, the day did not simply end, it was completed. The last prayer of the monastic day has a name that says everything. Compline. It comes from the Latin word for to complete, not to collapse, not to crash, to complete. At the close of the day, the monks would gather one final time in the low light and deliberately finish the day they had been given before letting it go. And the heart of that closing was a single, astonishing kind of trust. They would say the words of an ancient psalm, "I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety." Lay me down in peace, not in exhaustion, not mid-argument with the day, in peace. They handed the unfinished, imperfect day back and trusted that it was safe to stop. The monks were not less busy than you. They worked the fields, kept the accounts, ran the hospitals of their age, but they refused to let the day simply bleed out at the edges. They gave it an ending, a door that closed, a line that said, "This day is finished now and I am allowed to rest." And there's an older wisdom that names what waits on the other side of that closed door. The Tao Te Ching teaches that all things, however far they travel out into the noise of the world, eventually return to their root, and that returning to the root is stillness. The day pulls you outward into doing, into striving, into motion. The night is the return. It is the part of the cycle where you come back to the root, to the stillness that was always underneath the motion, the still point you spend the whole day away from. So closing the day is not laziness, it is completion. It is the deliberate act of returning to the root, of laying the day down in peace instead of dropping it from tired hands, of giving the day an ending so that you, finally, can be still. There is a difference between stopping and completing, and the whole night depends on it. Stopping is what happens when the hours run out. The day does not end so much as escape, dragging its loose ends into your sleep so that you wake already tangled in it. Nothing was closed, so nothing can rest. Completing is an act, and a small disciplined one. You look at the day, you accept it as finished, finished enough, imperfect and over, and you lay it down on purpose. You close the door the monks closed. You say in your own words, "This day is complete now." The ambitious mind resists this hardest because it believes an unfinished day must be kept open, guarded, worried over, as though vigilance at midnight could change what daylight could not. It cannot. The day is over whether you close it gently or leave it bleeding. The only choice you have left tonight is which. You do not have to finish everything to complete the day. You only have to decide that the day is allowed to end and that you are allowed to return to stillness and to rest in peace, safe for one whole night. So tonight, complete it, quietly if you like. I complete this day, finished or not, and let it end. I lay the day down in peace, not in exhaustion. I close the door on the hours that are already gone. I let go of the loose ends I cannot tie tonight. I return to the stillness that was under the noise all along. I trust that it is safe to stop. The day is complete now, the door is closed, there is nothing left out there that your worrying can reach, so let the breath slow and the body soften and the whole long day settle behind you like water going still, while you return quietly to the route you wandered from since morning and rest there safe, complete, until the light calls you back out into motion tomorrow to begin again, as you always do before you feel ready. But that is tomorrow. Tonight the day is finished and you are allowed to lay it down and sleep in peace. Begin disciplined and reflective.